First and foremost, how we doing today? You already know how I'm starting. If you want a personal reading, link down below if you're on YouTube. Link above if you're on TikTok. First and foremost, I hope that you guys are having a good day. And I also want to sit over here and say I'm so grateful that you're watching this video. And I'm so grateful that your ass is sitting over here supporting the channel. I also want to let you know that, catch me, we be talking about real shit. So if you want to get your little antennas in a bunch, probably shouldn't sit over here and watch my videos or my lives, okay? Okay. We getting started. Now, y'all, I went live a little bit earlier today, but I felt like it was time for me to go live again. And the reason why is because I felt like it's time for me to really talk to y'all and get into y'all asses again. And the reason why is because some of y'all is not allowing time to pass. Some of y'all is not allowing time to fucking do its justice. A lot of y'all are sitting over here thinking that y'all need to rush the process. How you doing, Ronnie? The reason why is because a lot of y'all have yet to surrender control. So, guess what we about to talk about? Surrendering. See, I want you to understand something. Everything always happens for a reason. People leave your life for a fucking reason. People come into your life for a reason. People sit over here and catch me. People sit over here and they come in and they try to disrupt what you got going on. But that is for a reason as well. See, I want you to understand something. A lot of y'all be taking shit too personal when in reality y'all need to sit over here and start fighting fucking back, fighting for your life and being secretive about what it is that you need to work on. See, a lot of y'all have yet to really surrender control, and the reason why, and that's truly why your demise is on the rise type shit. And really it's more so because a lot of y'all have yet to stick demise is on the rise type shit. And really it's more so because a lot of y'all have yet to stick up for your fucking selves. A lot of y'all have yet to sit over here and find your backbone. And listen, this is not for me to sit over here and bash your asses, because listen, we all have to go through shit. But the reason why I'm sitting over here and I'm talking to y'all like this is because in reality, at what point in time are you going to actually sit over here and put forth the effort into you following your dreams? At what point are you going to actually put forth the effort into you actually surrendering what happens in your life? See, I need y'all to understand something. A lot of y'all keep sitting over here trying to place motherfuckers into your life when in reality God is like, I don't want that person in your fucking life. Hence why they keep trying to take their ass out, or hence why they ghost your ass, or hence why they not texting you back. See, I'm gonna give y'all a little memo, okay? Because some of y'all need a little memo, and don't y'all worry. This is a polite memo. That person ain't texting you back because God don't want you to have, no, really, it's not even you. God don't want them to have access to your ass. That's the fucking memo. You sitting over here crying and texting your friends and over here like, yo, why old girl ain't texting me back? Why old boy ain't texting me back? When in reality, it's because God wanted to cut their access to your ass in totality. See, a lot of y'all sit over here and have this situation actually turn into a situation. This person wasn't even supposed to get your number type shit. But because you was bored and you was lonely and you was sitting over here trying to place motherfuckers into positions, guess what happened? You placed the wrong person into a position. How you doing, LaShawn? And the reason being is because a lot of y'all, I get y'all be lonely. A lot of y'all be sitting over here all your life. You had to control shit. Y'all had to sit over here and place certain people into situations in order for you to sit over here and get your shit rocking. But God is sitting over here saying, this new era that you walking in type shit, I don't need your help. God is sitting over here saying, this new era you're walking in, I don't need your help with this shit. So relax. You said you want love. I got you, big dog. Relax. You said you want your money up. Okay, relax. You said you want kids. Okay, relax. The point of the matter is that y'all think that God needs y'all fucking help. But in reality, God sat over here and put you into the manifestation, which is what's right now. Like, see, y'all don't understand that what y'all live in one of y'all past manifestations. Well, see, we talking. And Shay, you not late because I just started. I want you to understand something. Y'all are always on time. And thank you, Shay, because that led me to my next motherfucking point. A lot of y'all sit over here and think that y'all so late to shit. A lot of y'all think that y'all not at the right place at the right time. A lot of y'all sit over here and think that, and catch me, y'all, a lot of y'all sit over here and think that y'all missing out on shit. But in reality, God is just like, big dog, if you surrender to control, you will find out slowly but surely that You exactly where you need to be. See, a lot of y'all sitting over here thinking like, I need to have this outfit, I need to sit over here and drive this car, I need to have this career, I need to fill in the motherfucking blank. But the point of the matter is God is sitting over here saying, big dog, I got you where I need you right now. A lot of y'all sitting over here wondering why your manifestations ain't coming in. It's because y'all got some toxic ass motherfuckers that's looking to leech off your ass. Get their ass out of your life and watch your manifestations come in. A lot of y'all is just like, why ain't they called me back for that job? It's because that job was toxic as fuck and you really didn't need to work there. A lot of y'all, and catch me, a lot of y'all be sitting over here wondering why shit ain't happening in the time that you need it. But everything always happens when you absolutely need it to fucking happen. And that's all God wants you to fucking sit over here. That's all he want to call your attention to. But a lot of y'all sitting over here asking for shit right now, and y'all sitting over here thinking that it's gonna pop up within 30 seconds, when in reality, God is like, big dog, give me a few more days to manifest this shit. The bigger shit that you ask for, the more that you sit over here and ask for, the more you gotta sit over here and give me fucking time so I can actually make this shit happen for you. I know you sitting over here trying to manifest that apartment, but that apartment got rats. It look all good online and shit like that, but I bet you when you go tour that shit, guess what? That shit raggedy as fuck. And that's for some of y'all looking for an apartment right now. See, I want you to understand something. How you doing, Shasha? A lot of the things, see, God is making room. God is like setting in your plans for you type shit. See, a lot of y'all be thinking like, God, why is this not happening? Like, catch me, y'all. A lot of y'all be like, why is this not happening right now in this moment? Did you know if you moved into that apartment right now, you would sit over here and get into it with the neighbors every motherfucking day because they got a loud ass motherfucking dog that you don't even like dogs. Maybe you allergic to dogs. They getting ready to move the fuck out, but God needed them to move the fuck out so you can move in. We talking. Let go and let God. The point of the fucking matter is that the reason why I'm talking is because a lot of y'all keep thinking that God is against y'all asses because he's not giving you the blessings when you sit over here and call. God's like, my nigga, I'm not sitting over here about to jump just because you told me to jump. See, leave a voicemail like everybody else's ass. And when you show a little bit of fucking gratitude, then maybe I'll bring in that motherfucking manifestation. Maybe I'll bring that blessing in. But the point of the matter is that if it's not meant for you, then big dog, stop asking me for the same shit. You keep asking me for that pointless ass relationship back. The fact is that you learned everything that you needed to from that past relationship. Stop asking me, and catch me, y'all. Stop asking me for you to sit over here and rekindle this shit with this person. They ghosted you the first time. They came back into your life because they was bored. They ghosted you the second time. Now they came back again because they missed you oh so bad. What you think that's gonna happen for the third time? They gonna what? Ghost your ass. So why do you keep sitting over here asking me for this motherfucker back? I want y'all to understand something. God is really fed up with y'all ass. Because you not being grateful enough, you not sitting over here and catch me, y'all. Take it as it resonates. If y'all sitting over here and y'all like, yo, I've been doing my manifestations and my gratitude all day long, then this message is not for you. But this message is for somebody that's sitting over here that hasn't been grateful enough. This message is for y'all to sit over here and be patient with God. This message is for y'all to sit over here and realize that your blessings is coming in at the exact timing that you needed. And sometimes it might be last minute, but that's the point. That's why God needs you to be ready when he say to jump. A lot of y'all's not fucking ready. A lot of y'all sitting over here thinking that, listen, you just need right here and right now type shit. Like, but in reality, God is just like, you trying to get that apartment. You need to go see how much your energy bill about to be. You need to go get your little Wi-Fi set up. You need to come up with your budget to see if you can even afford this shit type shit. You need to sit over here and go look up and see if the furniture that you got gonna even fit up in that bitch. And if not, then it's time for us to get rid of old furniture and get some new furniture. Let's factor that into the budget. See, a lot of y'all sitting over here asking for shit that you're not prepared for. And God, and hence that's why God is not sitting over here bringing this shit in yet. Y'all is asking, why ain't this person coming up into my life? When in reality, y'all ain't sat over here and fucking healed from y'all past shit. A lot of y'all's just like, but I've been single for this long. I've been lonely for this long. Okay, but you sit over here and still have that same ass resentment that you held on from the past into this next situation. Like God is sitting over here saying y'all holding on to past shit, but y'all asking for new shit. How you gonna sit over here and get fucking confirmation? How you gonna sit over here and get fucking new shit? If you sitting over here still holding on to resentment from your ex done sit over here and what cheated on your ass. He done sit over here and fucking, or she done sit over here and hurt you real bad. He done, like, they done did such and such. Like, fill in the fucking blank. But the point of the matter is that God is sitting over here saying, if you have yet to forgive that shit, how can I bring in somebody that is actually worthy of your time, that's actually not going to treat you like that, that's actually worth the fucking effort? Y'all would not even be appreciative towards the motherfuckers that's sitting over here making effort for you. I think that that's the whole big thing. Y'all keep sitting over here asking for God to bring somebody into your life, but in reality, you don't know what the fuck to do with somebody that actually loved your ass. And I'm not talking about your ex, because your ex never really truly loved you in the way that you deserve to be loved. God is trying to bring somebody into you, brand new experiences, new shit, type shit. But y'all can't even, because hear me, and I'm going to strike a fucking nerve with y'all asses. Y'all don't even love yourself correctly. So how the fuck is God gonna sit over here and bring somebody into your life if you not sitting over here fucking loving on you correctly? You not even cleaning your ass correctly. You not sitting over here actually coming up with a beauty regimen for yourself. You not sitting over here even going to get your hair cut on a regular basis. You showing the world that you don't even give a, you showing God that you really don't even give a fuck about yourself. You done let yourself go. You done let yourself go. You ain't eating correctly. Your diet's all fucked up. You eating like you don't give a fuck, like you on the verge of sitting over here getting some high blood pressure and shit. God is like, big dog, I need you to, this person I'm bringing in, they very active. They need to sit over here. They want you to keep up with you type shit. I need you to sit over here and catch me, yo. Because I want y'all to understand something. Your partner is who you are. And really your partner is your future self. Some of y'all need to sit over here and have a real conversation with y'all future self. I know y'all is like, Charlie, what you talking about? Benicia, we talking. Y'all need to sit over here and ask y'all self and get clear with y'all future self. Yo, what does my future look like, self? Does that look like I got a Lamborghini? Does it look like I got a G-Wagon? Does it look like I'm sitting over here taking traveling vacations whenever I want to? Does that mean that I'm married? Does that mean that I'm a bachelor? Does that mean that I'm living in a home? Am I living in an apartment? Am I living in a townhome? Am I not even in the States no more? Do I live in Japan now type shit? You need to have a conversation with your future self in order to see where the fuck you even want to be. And from that future conversation, from that conversation on in, you need to start living your life according to that. You said you want a husband. That means you need to start acting like a motherfucking wife. Right now. What does that mean? Well, find what it means to you. Not every marriage is the fucking same. And no, you don't got to go sit over here and look at other people's marriages to go try to figure out how to be a wife or a husband. That means you need to sit over here and find the qualities within yourself that you feel like will make you a good ass wife. And then go find the qualities that would make a good ass husband. And then guess what? Mirror that shit. Because you are what you attract. You attract what you are. I said it backwards. The point of the matter is that a lot of y'all sitting over here asking for all this shit. But in reality, guess what? Then a year passes. A few months pass. A few days pass. And then you sit over here and get lost in the sauce. You get lost in the vision. And you realize that, listen, I said I wanted to do all this shit, but you ain't acted on it. You said you wanted to become this person, but you ain't acted on it. You said that you, and catch me, you said it. But where the action behind it? You said you want this new person. Okay, so guess what the fuck that means? That means you can't frequent the same places that you frequented in the past. That means you need to sit over here and get some new friendships to actually go out with. That means y'all need to sit over here and meet other fucking people if love is what you're looking for. You said you want a new apartment. That means you actually got to go actively search for a new apartment. Y'all need to sit over here and catch me. Y'all need to put forth, and thank you, Ronnie. Y'all got to put forth necessary effort behind the shit that y'all asking for. Not just over here saying that y'all want some shit real quick. That's what's going on. Y'all keep typing 555. That's the true transformation secret. Belen, you talking. Bye to the toxic people. And I want you to understand something. Because catch me and hear me. If y'all don't hear shit else, hear me on this shit. Sometimes, y'all, for some reason my nose is just itchy like a motherfucker. Sometimes God brings in people in your life to test your gangster. To test your gangster. See, I want you to understand something, because we did a whole TED talk about people, y'all dealing with people that don't like you. So I ain't going to touch on that. But what I am going to touch on is y'all understanding that, listen, you know what it feels to deal with somebody that actually likes your ass. So in turn, if a person is placed into your life and they don't like you, i.e. they not making effort towards knowing you, i.e. they're not making effort towards seeing you, i.e. they're not making effort at all, then guess what? Then God's going to sit over here and test your gangster to figure out, do you know your worth? He's going to test your gangsters to sit over here and take it as it resonates to my masculines and my feminines up in here. He's going to test your gangster to see, okay, are you going to sit over here and get this motherfucker out of your energy? Because, catch me, y'all, you don't got time. And it's not even that you don't got time to waste, but it's just like, how many times is you going to sit over here and learn the same lessons type shit? God be testing your gangster to see, listen, have you learned that, listen, these toxic motherfuckers really ain't for your greatest good. They got your anxiety and your ass all stressed the fuck out. Have you realized that? Have you realized that, listen, these emotionally unavailable people are not it? Have you realized that, listen, you don't have to try that hard in order to sustain a relationship? Have you realized that the people that actually really fuck with you, they show up for you every fucking time? You don't got to worry about them texting or calling your ass, because guess what? They gonna sit over here and show up for you every time. So in reality, and catch me all. So in reality, when these motherfuckers, because we about to do a whole loop. So when these people ain't texting you back, what is you mad for? When these people ain't answering your phone call, what is you mad for? When these people show you that they don't fuck with you, what are you mad for? I'm the most happiest that you showed me who the fuck you are. And let me tell you why. Because you're making room for my divine person to come up in this bitch. You're making room. You showing me that, listen, I don't have to settle for motherfuckers that's not available for me. You're not available, you're getting cut the fuck off. You not texting me back, you're getting cut the fuck off. You not planning dates, you're getting cut the fuck off. It's that simple. It's that simple. See, I want you to understand something. It's not that hard. The shit in life is not that hard. Dating is not that fucking hard. A person either fucks with you or they don't fuck with you. That's the fucking, there's the meat, the potatoes, the bread, the butter, the peanut butter, and the motherfucking jelly. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. But the point of the matter is that y'all keep being in a situation and y'all keep trying to force the shit and force these people to sit over here and mess with you. But in reality, they don't. And you got to be okay with that. The second thing I'm going to sit over here and say is that, listen, if these people don't mess with you, cool. It's cool because guess what? Now, all of a sudden, okay, now you're making room for my next person because God, catch me, y'all. God is testing y'all gangster. God is testing, okay, is she going to sit over here and settle for the motherfucker that's not texting her back? Is she going to double text, triple text, call his fucking phone up type shit? Or are you going to sit over here and sit within your energy and understand that, listen, this just might not be my person. I'm going to move on to the next. Weed them the fuck out. Thank you. The point of the matter is that you don't got to chase nobody. I don't care if you're a masculine or a feminine up in this bitch. You don't got to chase what's yours. Because what's yours is going to mirror you each and every fucking time. You sitting over here saying, you say, look, I'm looking for a daddy. Daddy like, well, I'm looking for a mommy with poppy. That's simple. But the point of the matter is that a lot of y'all sitting over here looking for motherfuckers. And y'all are looking, but y'all are finding people that y'all don't have no business dealing with no more. Y'all keep finding the same type of people, i.e. why, although the person physically changed, the spirit doesn't change. And I'm going to take it a step further. It's because you have yet to change yourself. You have to, at a certain point, when you keep attracting the same type of individual, you got to take a look at yourself and ask yourself, what about me is attracting this certain individual? Accountability 101. I want you to understand something. You could also be the most perfect person, woman, man, whatever you identify as. You could be perfect, y'all. You could sit over here and know your A through Z's. You could sit over here and know how to count your 1 through 3's. Like, you can sit over here and be perfect. Healed, all that. Good shlong, good poom poom, all of that. You got a good relationship with God. You got, catch me, your style is fly. Like, you could be all of that. And guess what? You could still not be enough for that individual. And it's not that you're not enough because it's quiet as it's kept. You really are actually what they prayed for. They just have yet to recognize your full potential. But that's not on you to sit over here and tell these motherfuckers that, listen, I am the meat and potatoes that you were sitting over here looking for. It's not your job. It's not your job to sit over here and tell these people that, listen, I'm what you prayed for type shit. See, God gives these people chances for them to recognize the beauty within you. God gives them, and catch me, God gives them a chance to sit over here and recognize the genuine person within you. You showing interest is what they was looking for. See, they sit over here and give you, some of y'all sleep with these people and they realize, ooh, the sex is actually pretty good with these people. Like, listen. But let me tell you something. They still looking for the flaw within you, and that's where they fail the fucking test. And that's why God removes you from these people's life. Because you could sit over here and be the spit image of what they said that they want in life. And catch me, y'all. You could sit over here and be literally, they could have journaled down what it is that you fucking, who you were, down to your looks, down to your characteristics, down to your personality, down to everything. They could have really manifested you in. And as soon as they got you, they didn't know what to do with you. Because how do you deal with somebody that's healed when you're not healed? They didn't do the work. So guess what God does? God's not about to sit over here and fucking put y'all into some shit when a motherfucker's not ready. God is not about to sit over here and put you into another toxic situation when he knows that your heart already got broken. God already knows that, listen, this motherfucker's not ready. He said that he was ready. She said that she was fucking ready. Guess what? I dropped you down and that motherfucker didn't pick you up. So guess what the fuck we're about to do? We about to pick your ass up and we about to relocate. Because, baby, you're ready. You're ready. And I'm not about to place you into no situation to where a motherfucker makes you doubt your worth. Unless that's your lesson. But in reality, if you pass the lesson, and some of y'all are in this current lesson, is to leave what's not for you. I.e., when they ghost you, leave it alone. I.e., when they sit over here and stop texting you back, or they texting you inconsistently, leave the situation. I.e., when they sit over here and they over here in between, leave the situation. You don't even got to say, like, because I want y'all to get to a point to where, listen, their inconsistency is such a motherfucking turn off that, listen, you don't even got to send that take care message. Because at that point, you just looking for a reaction. See, they showed you by ghosting you the first and the second time that they didn't really value their time. So why not fucking get even and just leave their ass on red? Or matter of fact, just block their ass so they can't get in contact with you. I bet you they try to come and get in contact with you then. I need you to understand something. Sometimes you don't gotta physically tell these people that you leaving. You just gotta bounce. Sometimes you don't gotta sit over here and tell these people and catch me. Because I'm not talking about the good-hearted people that y'all be dealing with. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's ghosted you. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that sit over here and catch me, that played with your energy. I'm talking about the people that sat over here and made you look dumb, that was talking shit about you. You don't got to sit over here and announce to these people that you fucking leaving. Thank you, Donnie. You sit over here and you just bounce. You just go. You just one day stop motherfucking talking to people. Now all of a sudden they trying to swipe up on your story because they blocked. Now all of a sudden they sending Cash App fucking things because they trying to get a hold to you. Let alone, let me tell you something. If I really don't want to be in contact with you, I'm changing the motherfucking number. Now all of a sudden, and guess what? And sometimes I take it a step further. Sometimes I switch up my Instagram name so you really can't find me. Let's call a spade a spade. When God said over here and talk to me, Nikita, we talking. If I don't want you to find me, I will not be found. Move apartments and all that. You don't know where the fuck I'm at. I want you to understand something. Do not disturb Martini on 10. Matter of fact, you can't even do the send a little motherfucking thing. All I'm sitting over here saying is that when motherfuckers play with you, I keep hearing, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it no more, baby, don't play with it type shit. Like, and the reason why is because y'all is ready for love. Y'all is ready for commitment. Y'all are ready for fucking that next step. Why settle for a motherfucker that's not? Why waste your time and on trying to play Bob the Builder to get this motherfucker up to par? And that's to my masculines and feminines. I just want y'all to understand that there's already a person that's ready for you. Tucked, received, and loaded, and fucking, and honestly, I'm telling you something, like, they are already on the way. Sometimes God just sends one extra person just to test your gangster, to see, okay, is she gonna accept this little effort? Is she gonna accept this motherfucker not texting her back? Is she, like, because this is the final test. Some of y'all is on y'all final test. And I know I be talking to my fams, but my masculines up in here, you already know, flip the bill. Some of y'all on y'all final test, and your final test is testing, do you know your worth? Your final test is you sitting over here realizing that this person is not emotionally available. This person is a narcissist. This person is sitting over here, doesn't compliment you. This person, if you got with this person, you would truly be settling versus you actually amplifying. Like, this person is a test. And once you recognize that, listen, this fish is not my fish, let me throw that shit back out there, God's gonna bring in that next motherfucker that following day, that following weekend, that following month. You just sit pretty. And to my masculines up in this bitch, you sitting over here, you just stay coolin'. Stay cool. Because as quickly as you fucking found the last one, as quickly as the love of your life is going to find you. And guess what? We don't got to go back to fucking karmic cycles. We don't got to go back to fucking toxic ass exes. We don't have to sit over here and deal with toxic ass situations. Nah. Because that's what happens. We end up moving on from our toxic situation into a new situation. But when the new shit with the new situation don't work out, we try to sit over here and try to double back with some shit that was removed from our life. And it's like, no, babes. Just because that new shit didn't work out don't mean you need to go back to your old shit. Just because that new shit didn't work out does not mean you need to go back to that old shit. It means both of them didn't, X both of them out. We're going to try again. Back to the drawing boards type shit. And I need y'all to understand something. Sometimes y'all ass need to sit over here and just dust yourself off and try it again type shit. I'm getting Aaliyah energy type shit. Nisha said, come on with it. Martini said, sometimes it be the surprises by the amount of surface levels. I'm trying to dive deep in love. And I think that you said exactly, erase, try again. And I think that's like honestly, y'all, if y'all don't take shit else from this motherfucker life, it's just like, listen, thank you. No more fucking bread coming. If y'all don't take nothing else from this life, like, listen, y'all got to understand that y'all don't got to overexert yourself into situations. You don't got to be nobody but yourself. You don't have to sit over here and fucking and go over and beyond for a motherfucker that's not going over and beyond. See, you don't got to do too much. You sit over here and it's funny because I feel like God is just like, talk about it real quick. Sometimes y'all need to sit over here and understand that sometimes you be these people's test too. Y'all be a test to other people. See, other people be test for y'all, but sometimes you be test for people too. Because you know how you all ready and shit like that? God's testing those people, gangster, to see if they actually really ready type shit. They said they ready, but are they truly ready? And to the motherfuckers that's not ready, then guess what? They karma is that they lose you. They karma is that, listen, you a good-hearted person. They karma is that, listen, they realize who you are after they lost you. And 9 times out of 10, you already in a whole nother situation. 9 times out of 10, you already married. 9 times out of 10, that baby dropping. Because they didn't see the potential within you. See, the test is not for y'all to wait around for this motherfucker to see your potential. The test is for you to sit over here and move on with your fucking life. Because your partner is already ready for you. Your partner is already, I don't know who needs to hear that, but your partner is already ready for you. When delays happen, when fucking shit ain't aligning, when shit is happening, guess what? That means it's not for you. And even if you had too many options, nay, let's talk about it. And Danny, thank you. If you have too many motherfucking options, then guess what? I don't even count that. I don't count that. Because there was a person I was talking to, and Shorty showed me all the fucking people that he had on this line type shit. But here he was on my line all the time. If a person is interested in you, then guess what? Options don't matter. If you are truly what you're fucking, and catch me, y'all, if you are truly what that person is seeking, you don't gotta question it. You don't gotta self-sabotage. I'm saving you from self-sabotaging, because sometimes y'all be self-sabotaging fucking situations. But the point of the matter is that I want y'all to understand something. Sometimes you gotta sit over here and be the big dog and move the fuck on for the both of you. Because that motherfucker wasn't going to leave. That motherfucker was going to lead you on until they find their person. See, and I think that that's where a lot of y'all be getting stuck in the fucking boat is that they led you on, and catch me, they led you on so fucking long. You over here so delusional thinking that, and catch me, you over here delusional thinking that this person is really gonna, he's just working on his shit, or she's working on her shit, and then she gonna double back, or he's gonna double back. No, sweetheart. People don't double back. Once they get their shit together, they move on, they find new things. See, I want you to understand something. You can't make a motherfucker see your worth. They got to do that on their own. You cannot make nobody see who the fuck you are. They do that on their own. And I know a lot of y'all be sitting over here like, well, what if they come back? If it's true, then let it go. If it comes back, that's how you know. But in my defense, I feel like if it was let go, it was let go for a reason. Why would I sit over here and double back to a season that I'm no longer in? A lot of y'all need to sit over here and realize that you sit over here and y'all be out of seasons. A lot of y'all need to sit over here and realize that that season is over. And I need y'all to understand something. We can't go back to 2005. We can't go back to 2014. We cannot go back to 2017. We can't go back to 2020. So why the fuck is you trying to go back to a situation that you trying to go back to some outdated shit? Because 9 times out of 10, you done grew as a person. They know the old you. They don't know the new you. See, they sitting over here trying to get back with you based off of your old qualities, but you done got wiser. You done got frier. Like, you know what? I was going to say flyer, but I said frier. Some of y'all could be a fire sign, though. Some of y'all sitting over here like, y'all got new beliefs, new customs, new every fucking thing. These people are trying to get back with you based off of your old self, and you're not that person. Sorry. I'm not that old person no more. Sorry. You can't come talk to me. And I want you to understand something. If y'all can't discern, and catch me, If y'all can't discern whether you should allow somebody into your life or if you should just let them go, ask God. Like, a lot of y'all be asking God for unnecessary shit. Ask God to reveal a person's truth to you. Allow God to, like, literally ask God, like, yo, dog, can you show me a sign, big dog? Because I'm not sure if I should allow this person back in or not. Now, if God doesn't answer, then that means that it's a test. And that means that the answer is already within you. Because God wants me to tell you that. If God doesn't answer to you, then guess what? It's a test for you to decide for yourself on if you allow this person into your life or if you don't. But you have the answer already within you. The point of the matter is that, and catch me, y'all. God's always going to reveal the truth to you. Tatiana said, Laura, I asked this question and he called the cops on me a week later. And there goes your truth. I just want y'all to understand something. God will reveal to you who these people are if you actually are opening your eyes up to who these people are. Every time. You said whatever is done in the darkness comes to the light, and that's on period. Y'all, I just want y'all to sit over here and be with motherfuckers that make you happy. Like, I think that that's the biggest thing, too, is that I feel like a lot of y'all don't sit over here and be dealing with people that make you happy. I feel like a lot of y'all don't sit over here and catch me. A lot of y'all don't sit over here and be dealing with people that sit over here and bring out the best within you. A lot of y'all be dealing with people that sit over here and that's trying to bring out negative energy. A lot of y'all be dealing with people that sit over here and that's trying to hurt you. And I feel like God is just like, big dog, like, when is you going to open your ass up? You said this guy asked you for $5. I feel like that's a test. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Be you talking. See, I want y'all to understand something. If one person don't work, get another one. Like, that's the energy that I'm in. It's like, listen. At this point, we are living in a time where the options is optioning. I'm going to say it for the people in the back. We are living in a time where the options are optioning. So listen, if that fish don't work, then throw that motherfucker back out there. Don't you dare sit down and eat that fish. You're going to turn around and get food poisoning. Throw it back out there. You go back out there fishing and you get you another one. If that fish fucking got salmonella too, throw that hole out. That's where I'm at with dating, with life. Because I feel like God is over here saying that, listen, I'm going to bring the person that you need. You said, Gucci said, miss one, next 15, one coming. And that's on motherfucking big. I haven't heard that song in a minute. Shout out my nigga Gucci. Throw it back into the ocean for someone else to pick it up. And that brings me to my next point. I need y'all to understand something and stop being upset when the next person is actually able to change this person or this person changes for that next person. Because in reality, it wasn't your job to change that person. That person decided to change for that next person. And unfortunately, that next person wasn't you. And that's okay. And the reason why is because God has somebody better for you any fucking way. A lot of y'all be taking shit so personal, like, why didn't they change for me? What could I have did? What could da-da-da-da? Like, no, you're perfect the way that you are. You're just not perfect enough for them. They needed something else. And I ain't even going to say it was less than. I'm not going to sit over here because I don't like to look at people like we better than one another, like type shit. Like, no. But exactly, like, that's not your soulmate. That person just fucks good. These people don't be for you, like, and catch me, like, they don't be for you. Y'all, I want y'all to understand something. The more that y'all sit over here and remain within flow and y'all do what God tells y'all to do, and catch me, the more that everything is going to work out for you. I really want to take my time and tell y'all, I don't know what it is that y'all asses got in the works. I don't know what it is that y'all sit over here and y'all are aspiring to do, who y'all are aspiring to be with. I don't know where y'all are at in life, but I want y'all to understand something. Y'all need to keep going. I feel the need, like, it's so randomly, like, I just feel the need to tell y'all that y'all are going in the right direction. You choosing to live and you choosing to move on is in the right direction. You choosing to sit over here and give love another chance instead of giving up on love, you're moving in the right direction. I feel the need to tell y'all that, listen, you sitting over here looking for jobs, because looking for other jobs because you're not getting paid enough is in the right direction. You sitting over here looking for a new place to stay because your home environment is not the best is the right direction. I need to tell y'all that, listen, if you're dealing with somebody right now that you just, like, you confused about, they making you confused, and you just like, listen, you wondering if you should leave them, get rid of them. That's the right direction. The point of the matter is that I want y'all to live a life to where y'all are peaceful, to where y'all are happy, to where y'all are so joyful, and where y'all don't have to sit over here and be within the mindset of, okay, what's my tomorrow gonna look like type shit. Very much survival energy. And I need y'all to understand something. As long as y'all are sitting over here fucking doing the right thing when nobody's looking around, integrity, real shit, you gon' prosper, y'all, throughout y'all whole fucking life. B said, I started working on me and feeling fulfilled. I've been to 6 states and living my best life, and I'm so proud of you, B. I'm proud of you, and I feel like God is sitting over here saying, B, I have to tell you that we're proud. Because the more that you focus on yourself, the more that you can attract whatever it is that you want. Some of y'all ain't ready for a relationship, and that's cool. How you doing, Miss New? That's okay. You don't have to determine your wants based off of the next person's wants. That's the fun thing about life. But the point of the matter is that, listen, God also recognized that even though right now maybe you don't want a relationship, eventually he wants you to start working on that shit. And the reason why is because nobody deserves to be alone. Nobody deserves to sit over here and not have a companion. Nobody sits over here and deserves to sit over here and get mistreated and then not have a good partner example after it. Sometimes you gotta take a L though. Nobody tells you how hard that L hurts though. Nobody ever tells you like what the L looks like. Nobody ever prepares you for the true L that you take within love, shit, with careers, with apartments, cars and shit. Like, nobody tells you about the L's. Like, they kind of tell you, like, they kind of just be like, yo, fuck love type shit. But they don't ever go into details as to why it was fuck love. So, y'all, when I sit over here and I tell y'all, like, listen, sometimes the L's get deep. Sometimes the lessons be even deeper. But the point of the matter is that sometimes the lesson is for you to learn and for you to move past, not for you to stay stuck in. And I think that that's the biggest thing, you know? You said, I've surely taken the L, but it sure is taking a long time to get the W. That means that you sitting over here, that you're not sitting over here looking at the whole lesson for what it was, though. Because I feel like you got to look at right now as a W. You still preparing and catch me. Because everybody's W looks a different way. You got to ask yourself, what does your W look like? And then sit over here and create it. But you also have to sit over here and look at your W and make sure it's coming from a genuine and loving place. Because God isn't going to give you a W from something, from trying to get over on somebody else. I'll give you an example. Say, for example, you like, yo, I'm about to drop this body because fuck that man because he sat over here and left me for a petite girl type shit. God's not going to give you that motherfucking body because you're trying to compete with the next person type shit. God will give you that body if you just realize and catch me. God will give you that body when you sit over here and recognize that, listen, I am a little bit unhealthy. I let myself go during this relationship. So yeah, God's gonna give you the work shit to sit over here and put yourself into a healthy position to where you love your body again type shit. I'll give you another example. Say you sitting over here just like, I'm about to bounce back because he sat over here and left me, and he left me with nothing. And now all of a sudden you over here doing everything to try to fucking prove a point to a motherfucker that sat over here and treated you like scum. God's not going to let none of your W's come through because you're doing it for the wrong reason. What is the intention behind what it is that you want? If your intention is not clear, if your intention is not fucking pure, guess what? Your W is not going to be there. Every motherfucking time. That's why, as quiet as it's kept, manifestations haven't came in for y'all asses. As quiet as it's kept, that's why fucking shit don't work out. It's because your intentions be faulty as fuck. Because you trying to sit over here and compare yourself, and it's not to shame no fucking one, because we've all did it. But the point of the matter is that once you recognize that, listen, let's call a spade. I was sitting over here trying to lose weight to fucking sit over here and prove a point to a fucking person, to a man, that listen, I am worthy, even if I am bigger. The point of the matter, the lesson is to love yourself. The whole lesson was not to sit over here and try to do something to prove a point. The lesson was for you to sit over here and realize that, listen, that fucking bozo wasn't for you any fucking way, but it is time for you to get motherfucking healthy. So get your ass up in the fucking gym and go lose some weight. But do it for the health of you. Don't do it for because you're trying to get somebody back. The motherfucker left you for that shit. So accept a spade for a spade and understand that your partner's going to love you at your heaviest, and then he's going to love you at your petiteness too. Take it as it resonates. Because God was like, use both versions. B said, when something bad happens and you hurt, ask yourself, God, was I supposed to learn from this? Or what was I supposed to learn from this experience? Mm-hmm. And y'all better be prepared for that motherfucking answer. Because let me tell you something. When that motherfucker be revealing, he be revealing. So key, when I sit over here, when you say, like, the only reason why I made that whole example key is because I want you to sit over here and look at what is it that you asking for. You said it's taking a while for you to get your W. It's like, what are you asking for? Let's get clear. Let's clear up all that old shit. Let's throw away every old shit that you asked for, every old ideal that you had for yourself, every old manifestation you had for yourself, every old thought, I'm talking about down to the couch that you was about to buy type shit. Throw it away. And then let's create a new vision. Create a new fucking life for yourself, Key. That's not revolving around your L. See, your whole new life needs to be in a whole new direction, whole new people, whole new experiences. Okay, you said, I want my BFF and my husband to be all in one. I want it to be fun, easy, and my partner, which is doable. But Megan, you got to sit over here and put yourself out there, big dog. And I know you're going to be like, but I am. You're not. But I am. You're not. Because if I'm keeping it a being with you, Megan, because I feel like God is just like, I need to read you. And don't come for me, Megan. I feel like God is sitting over here saying that, listen, you ask and you shall receive, but be careful what it is that you ask for. I feel like God is sitting over here saying that you are asking for fucking love, but in reality, Megan, you're not ready for love, because in reality, there's parts about you that you have yet to heal. And I feel like I feel like God is like, you're not being intentional enough, because there's two things that I'm getting. It's like God will bring somebody into your life that might be your perfect person, but you might not be attracted to that person. But you didn't say that you needed to be attracted to that person. You just said that you wanted your partner type shit. So God is like, okay, well, Megan, be a little bit more specific, because there's a few guys that I said over here and had you run into through friend or through meeting through mutual friends type shit, or you sitting over here just they eyeing your ass up in the supermarket, but you not paying them no fucking mind, because guess what? You over here acting oblivious, Megan. You acting oblivious. But the point of the matter is that God is sitting over here saying, I'm making you act oblivious. So, and the reason why is because, Megan, yes, you do know your worth. And that's a motherfucking fact. You know your worth. But the point of the matter is that you got to sit over here and realize that sometimes, and catch me, sometimes you got to sit over here and realize that it's not about a worth thing. It's about a, okay, but can you recognize when a true divine person is up in your fucking face? Can you recognize when somebody that's equally yoked is in your face? And Megan, you can't. And the reason why is because you have yet to sit over here and find yourself as equally yoked. It's like I'm getting the image like, Megan, it's like, yeah, you want a husband, but it's like sometimes you have a hard time envisioning yourself as a wife. Because you have yet to get clear on what a wife really looks like to you. And I feel like God is just like, get clear on what it looks like to you, and don't compare it to, because I started the live like this. Don't look at what other people's relationships look like. Just come up with your own version on what it looks like to you. What makes you feel like a wife? What is it that you want? And then ask yourself, what the fuck does a husband look like? You could do physical characteristics, and make sure you put attractiveness up in that shit, because you keep forgetting about that. And then go from there. And then watch that motherfucker up here. You're going to sit over here. But Megan, I will sit over here and say you got to get out of that stop going to your same locations and try new locations. Because your love of your life is not in your old locations. Because God is sitting over here saying that you keep sitting over here going to the same things, and you already know. It's like you go to the same location, so you're going to think you're going to find something in the wilderness. Like, no. Terry said, I must be Megan. You said there's growth in everything, the good and the bad. And I feel like that's the biggest thing, to be honest. Like, honestly, is that everything happens for a fucking reason. It's just about how y'all view it. And thank you, Megan, for that. You said can't compare other relationships, to be honest. You don't know what they go through behind closed doors. And that's why I don't ever sit over here and go and be like, yo, I'm trying to be like such and such. That's why I don't sit over here and I don't be like, yo, I'm trying to sit over here and get like this and that. 333 on my fucking time right now. And the reason why is because you don't know what other people be going through. You don't know what it took for that person to keep that. Like, you don't know what it takes in order to if their relationship is even sustaining. See, outside in, what I've learned is that people are really good pretenders. People are great pretenders. But it's like, damn, you chose the wrong career type shit. Like, you could have been an actor or actress type shit. But it's like y'all keep sitting over here comparing y'allself, thinking that these people are living within the perfect marriage. But in reality, they hate each other. In reality, they can't stand each other. In reality, shit, they on the verge of fucking breaking up. Y'all gotta do what makes sense for y'all, like in y'all relationships. Y'all gotta sit over here and find what makes y'all happy within y'all own shit. That's the fucking key. And that's the only fucking way. You said, Mari, this is a raw convo. We all fall short, but she's trying to reach the other audience. Nate, what you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Or maybe you're talking to somebody. You said, people thought my last marriage was perfect, but it wasn't. Example. And I feel like sometimes, and I think that that's the biggest key of all is that, listen, y'all gotta do shit to make y'all shit work. Whatever makes you happy, like, listen, and you have the right to say fucking no. You have the right to sit over here and say, listen, I'm not comfortable with doing that. Y'all have the right to sit over here and switch partners if the shit don't pan out. Y'all have the right to do that. The point of the matter is that if y'all sitting over here living y'all relationship to keep up with the Joneses type shit, or to sit over here and fucking appease other people, then what is you in a relationship for? Because sometimes it becomes that real quick and in a hurry. Your husband over here trying to kiss on you because he sees his fucking friend kissing on his fucking friend, like on his girl. Like, I don't want that fake, genuine, ingenuine ass shit. Kiss me if you want to fucking kiss me, but you don't got to come and kiss me or hold my hand just because you see another motherfucker doing that. If that ain't us, that's not us. But if that's you, then if that's us, then that's us. But it's like, we don't got to do no competition shit. We don't got to do that tick for tick. Oh. Mari said, cut the cussing out. Cut the cussing out. Y'all, to be honest, one day I'll get to a point where I don't cuss as much. I don't think I'll ever truly not cuss, to be honest. I feel like it's within my nature. But I am learning to take it out. So, Mari, I'm sorry, big dog. I might not be for you. I might be too cutthroat for your ass. On to the next. Okay? Alright, y'all. I got some readings I have to sit over here and get done. I just wanted to sit over here and take a break because I had some time. If y'all want a personal motherfucking reading, the link is in the bio. I might be live a little bit later. I might not. Who the fuck knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I went fucking live at 6 a.m. this morning. So, you know, we leave it up to the birds, okay? I love you guys. And I will see y'all next time. P Glam, not your ass coming up in here late. P Glam, where your ass even been? Because you done sat over here and been going for a little minute. You said, nah, it's your true authenticity. You said, cuss it all the way up. Holla is so bad. Oh, y'all, this live will be uploaded to my YouTube. So if you guys are looking to sit over here and y'all didn't catch the whole message type shit, you can go and catch it on my YouTube, okay? You said, holla is so bad. I know it's been MIA. P Glam, I hope your life is going okay? But I'm about to get out of here. So I love you guys. You guys have a good one, okay? Okay.